Salutations friends, welcome back to my channel. The lighting in here is weird, but I'm finally going to share with you guys my fragrance storage. Now I don't have a tripod or a very good way to keep the camera steady, so I'm kind of making do with what I have. So the lighting's poor and I'm going to be moving back and forth, but I wanted to just share with you guys kind of a brief updated collection and also give you guys some advice and tips and resources for storing your own fragrances. So if you are interested in my fragrance storage video updated collection, just some tips and advice when it comes to storing your own fragrances, then keep watching. Now, I'm not going to go too in-depth on the do's and don'ts of storing your fragrances. Instead, I'm going to give you some resources below of some of the more commonly asked questions when it comes down to storing your fragrances. These are from different articles, different YouTube reviewers, and I was initially going to do a separate video in regards to advice, and if you want me to go more in depth or give you my complete opinions on any of storage tips, advice, and maybe some urban legends, I'd be more than happy to film an entire video, but I feel like it's already been talked about by people who have pretty much hit every nail on the head. So if you want to just listen to me talk about it, I'll be more than happy to film a video for that next week. Let me know below if you'd like to know what I think, but if you don't want to wait that long or you're just interested in the resources, for a lot of the questions and a lot of the information, it will be linked below in articles and other YouTube blogs or other YouTube reviewers. The best thing I can say is to keep your fragrances in a cool, dark place. If you have the room and storage to keep the boxes of your fragrances, I would definitely say the best bet is to keep them in their boxes. I don't have that room to do that. In fact, I don't even have the room to keep most of the boxes for my fragrances. I actually will just keep the ones that if I were to resell, having a box would make a big deal, like would definitely affect the price like ginormously, or they're fragrances that I think the presentation is absolutely fantastic, or if I'm collecting them for the collection's sake and not just because it's a fragrance I want to wear. This cabinet I got from Ikea. I believe it's one of the BESTA cabinets, and I will, after I show you the updated collection, I'll kind of give you the brief once over. I picked this cabinet because this is used for it's not like one of their storage cabinets, you know, like their Billy bookcases. This is actually what they use for their entertainment systems. So like, you know, if you have a TV, you can really customize this. So I picked up the drawers and the shelves, how many shelves I wanted. And that also means that if I wanted an additional cabinet, I could have something that matches, and I could also customize it as well. I will link the information on the BESTA below. I paid full price for it. None of these links are affiliate links. I just wanted to let you guys know where I got my cabinet and why I chose the one that I did. I chose it for price, I chose it for customability, for it being customizable, and the fact that it is way more secure than other cabinets at this price point. Now, my cabinets, if you want to look over here real quickly, these are the doors. They do have glass, but this room is my art room, and this is also where I do my makeup. I'm looking at my vanity right here. But most of the time, these lights are off, and the only light that I will turn on is the lights by my vanity. So there's not that much direct light when it comes to these light getting into these bottles. There's like one kind of window, but it's shuttered up right there because there's an orchid range right back there. And this room is also the consistently coolest. So this is the one where there's not too many fluctuations in the environment being too hot and too cold. This is the one that's usually consistently air conditioned, and there's, again, not too many fluctuations, so that won't affect my fragrances too much. The best advice I can give you for storing your fragrances is make sure it's secure, make sure it's dark, and make sure that it's in a cool, dry environment. This is as dry as I can get in humidity, but this room was the best room for fragrance storage. I have another little cabinet I will show you at the end of this video as well that I use just to hold my decants. It's an antique cabinet that used to hold my fragrances until my fragrances were so heavy that it actually broke it, We need to fix it, but it'll never be able to hold my fragrances, which is when I knew I needed to get something really durable. So now it just holds my travel atomizers, my stuff from Luxury Scent Box and Lucky Scent, and my decants. So I will show you that at the end of the video as well. This video will be long, honestly. The first half of this video, just talking to you guys about my storage cabinet and storage tips, is already at 5 minutes. So if you guys are into long videos, this video will be long because it is an updated fragrance collection. I'm not going to be going into each fragrance like I did my last video. On my last collection video, I did almost a year ago, and I had 100 bottles. My cats are eating plastic. Hold on. Most expensive cat food you can buy, like the best dry and wet cat food, and they want to eat plastic bags. Does anyone else's cat do that? Anyway, okay, so I'm not going to be going into all of these like that one. That was 100 bottles. That video was almost an hour long. I have just around 260 bottles. Most of these are full size, and a lot of these I share with my hauls. So what I'm going to do is below I'm going to link my updated collection video, and I'm also going to link the monthly hauls I've done for the past few months since the beginning of the year if you guys want to know exactly what I got. But I'm going to kind of show you why I store things the way I do and kind of give you a little, this is how I do it. Now, if you guys follow me on Instagram, I post videos of this all the time. I am very picky about how this is organized. I find myself reorganizing this every other week, and it is crazy. Especially when I get new bottles in and I want to display things a certain way. So I'm always completely changing it. It's overflown into the bookcase next door, right there. I'll show you that too. So the thing is this is constantly growing and changing, and pretty soon I'm going to need to get another one of these cabinets. This is the top layer. Up there are all my Elizabeth Arden fragrances, and then I have my Guerlain and Hermes and Lancôme and Erin. And this is and then on the corner there are some that I don't reach for all the time. And this is just the ones that are, you know, I can see them, I know what's up there, I can grab them. I love those fragrances that are in the front. They're the ones I usually grab. The Hermes Eau de Pamplemousse Rosé, the Terracotta Les Parfums, the Erin Rose de Grace, and Mediterranean Honeysuckle I've been grabbing a lot. And over there in the corner are my Maison Lancôme. Down here is my, these are more of my niche and expensive fragrances. So I have my Rage fragrances, the only 4 less exclusives from Chanel. I have my other Chanel fragrances, my Armani Privé, Byredo, Micallef, Maison Francis Kurkdjian. I've got Creed, Tom Ford, and Etat Libre d'Orange. Oh, and my Sergio Lutens in the corner. Here are where I keep a lot of my samples I need to go through and my roller balls, and I've got my 2 little Creed atomizers right there. Sorry, this video is going to try and balance. There we go. I'm so sorry, guys. So over here we have my MCM, and those are all my those are all just boxes in the back, and there are their accompanying fragrances. I have my Bond number 9, Histories des Parfums, Amouage, Acqua di Parma, my Panel Londons, my Louis Vuitton, Raw Spirit Fragrances, Jo Malone, Atelier Cologne, Imaginary Authors, Galavant Scents, and by Kellyanne. This is just another of my favorite fragrances within reach. And then down here are my grab and go. So I've got my Mugler, I've got my Burberry, Lalique, Cartier. There is my Kenzo, all the way in the back, the one in that really cool bottle. That is Besame Cosmetics, my Lolia, Commodity. I have all my Tocca fragrances, my Gucci fragrances down here, my Victor and Rolf, and just other various fragrances I reach for all the time. This is also my studio space and art space, which right now is disgusting. I have some art reference books over here as well as some of my magazines. I have this little silly setup for my miniature bottles. And then down here, these are some of my overflows. So my Demeter over here. I keep my Sunny's Labs over here, which I love. My Larive. There's my Machino. I love these guys. They are artwork I got from this fantastic pop surrealism artist who has an affinity for Adventure Time just like me, so I was very excited to buy those. So this is most of my Demeter, and down here I'm slowly starting to just fill up more room. This is an antique thing I've had forever, and then right here are just some overflow of samples. Down here is where all my new acquisitions go. Sometimes they're in boxes, sometimes they're not. These are the ones I've gotten so far this month. I think I'm at 13 or 14 bottles. I'm trying to be good, but this is where they go until I film my haul videos, so I know what I have. This also gives me an idea of where to put them, and just so they don't get lost and I don't forget what's new and what's not new. You guys have asked who he is. This is a little ornament that's a Stegosaurus. And I love him so much, and he just variously will go on whichever shelf I fit in here. That's why it's really harsh. I'm very sorry. I know my face looks very weird. I'm very sorry. But this isn't about my face, so I'm going to try and keep my face out of it as much as possible. I do kind of want to like talk to you guys about what's in here, because it's a little bit of sample storage and decant storage and atomizer storage. So these are my Crate atomizers. I definitely want to get more. I'm absolutely in love with these. I've only got two. I've got this little pink one, and in here is just a little bit of white flowers. I'm running out. I love that fragrance. And I did a review on this one, so you guys might know what's in here, but it's Jardin d'Amalfi, which is another Royal Exclusives. Love this one as well. I'm going to get another atomizer, hopefully, and fill it with spice and wood, but we'll see if I get around to doing that. So what's in these guys are, my mom and I give each other samples, bottles, decants all the time, and it takes a while for me to process them. Most of them are on my table, some of them are in various bags on the floor. I'm literally tripping over samples, but what I'll generally do is I'll organize them. So this one right here, and I'll share it with you guys. I'm just going to kind of briefly show you what's in here. I've got some atomizers from Max Aroma. These are fragrances that I need to review. So they're just sitting in here safely nestled until I get around to that. I have some of my Penhaligon's Portraits Collection sample, and I have some cool information, and I have a few new releases from Penhaligon's I'm going to be reviewing very soon, so I'm excited for that. But I just kind of threw them in here. I got this Discovery set my mom gave me. There's a few of these I'm probably going to do a fragrance first impression on because I haven't worn them on my skin. But mostly this area is just kind of like random atomizers and samples. I've got, oh my gosh, like here's Stella, Pop, Aran Mediterranean Honeysuckle, Malt Cider, so many different, this is where I keep all my ones from Sydney's Labs, because I like to reach for these a lot, but I like to keep them here safe. I just have so many random different little roller balls and travel sizes here. Got Amazon Lily, Cape Heartache from Imaginary Authors. This is my Hermes Sense fragrance I love, Rose Ikebana. Got a little Travel of Bats. Just a lot of different things here. So if I say I'm wearing Bat, I'll bring this with me. If I'm wearing Silent Street, I'll bring this with me. If I'm wearing Chanel, I'll bring this with me. So these are great. I also have a few atomizers. I don't remember what I put in here to save my freaking life, but they smell good. I just don't know what they are. So I got some mystery things in here as well. Various little, this is a little decant that Tina gave me of Sunshine Woman. I'm so excited to try this and wear it. I just got all these freaking just crazy atomizers everywhere. So this is kind of like my little small travel size decant thing. And then in this little Discovery set is where I have some of my Francis Kirk Dawn travel, and this is where I keep all the rest of my Micallef little samples I had from the advent calendar I did last year. I don't know if you guys remember that. So that's this, and then here's some more Francis Kirk John. Here's more Francis Kirk John. I had a subscriber sent me this from Lush. It's Rentless. This was so, so good. If you're watching this and you sent this to me, thank you. I love it. I'm almost out. So yeah, this is just kind of like the travel area. I don't know. You will hear things crash. You will hear scratching. My cats are about. They're about. So the next thing is this one right here. This is literally just samples. My mom just gave me a whole bunch of stuff. She gave me Juliet Has a Gun, Nest, some Toka, a bunch of things. But this is generally my sample area, or like small decants. So whenever I used to uncard all my samples, now I don't do that anymore because I've learned not to do that. But for the longest time I uncarded all my samples, and so I had all these random little glass things everywhere. So what I did is if I find any uncarded samples, each bag is labeled. So I have Tom Ford, I have niche, I have specific Lucky Scent ones. I have so many different ones, I'm not going to go into that. And then in here are just fragrances that I either want to buy or very expensive samples, like my Rose Extreme from Micallef and some Armani Privé. So they're in this little bag. And again, this is just various samples. It's nothing really exciting. But that's this level. This level right here, let me see if I can move this. So this level right here is probably the level I reach for the most. This is the level that has all the fragrances that I have just been loving and really excited for. Let's see if I can. There you go. So again, I'm going to kind of open a few and show you guys, but that's a better close-up of it. So this is where I keep my Maison Francis Kurkdjian. And they kind of move. I'm trying to find a better way to house my Creed, which are in the corner over here. So I have my Aqua Fiorentina, my Sublime Vanille, and then I've got my Fleurs de Bovary, my Florissimo, my Royal Princess Oud, and Virgin Island water. And then I also have, this is my, I'm going to move him because I will drop him and you will watch me cry. Back here, I hate picking up by the caps. I've got this cologne, the Cologne pour la soirée. Oh. And then, like I said, I'm not going to be completely going over everything, but I'm just kind of giving you an update. So then my Aqua Universalis Forte, Grand Soir, Oud Cashmere Mood, Baccarat Rouge 540 Extrait de Parfum, and the Baccarat Rouge 540 Eau de Parfum à la Rose, Feminine Pluriel, Aqua Celestia, and then I also have Aqua Vitae and Petite Mitten that will be part of the August haul. So I got 2 more bottles to add. Over here I only have like 4 Tom Fords. I really don't have that many. I have this underappreciated amazing mint, which is Sahara Noir, Arabian Wood, which is amazing and I'm sad it's discontinued, Neroli Portofino, and Jasmine Rouge. Etat Libre d'Orange, like this. I also have You or Someone Like You that Carlos sent me. It was very nice of him. These are my Raja, so this is Beguiled, Enslaved, and the Lily Eau de Parfum. These are just the 2 Le Labos, but that is changing come the next few weeks. I don't know which city exclusive. Lucky Scent is having their city exclusive events, and I always like to pick one up. So I have Bay Rose 26 and Rose 31, and these are my Armani Privé. Rose d'Arabie, Rose Alexandrie, Cure d'Amethyst, Vetiver Babylon, which I believe they changed the name of, and then Eau de Jade. My less exclusives, Eau de Toilette, except for the number 18, which is Eau de Parfum, and then my 2 Chance. And then on the corner over here are just the other Chanel fragrances, Coco Chanel in Eau de Toilette, and then I have Chanel number 5, Chanel number 5 Le, and Coco Mademoiselle in Eau de Parfum. And then these are my Micallef, so I have Ité, Rose Oud, Ylang in Gold. This is Eau de Mon Parfum. I don't know why I was saying Eau de Parfum. Mon Parfum and Mon Parfum Cristal. And then Ananda, and then Black, and then this is the Byredo Unnamed, and Black Saffron. And then in the corner over here, I don't know if you can see, those are my Serge Lutens. So I have A la Nuit, Arabie, Serge Noir, 5 o'clock Gingerbread, and Flores d'Orange. I can't pronounce any of these words. You guys know that, and I'm very sorry. Over here in the corner, we have MCM. So I have Orris, Incense, and White Tea in the corner over there. I have my by Kilian, which is Liaisons Dangereuses. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Imperial Tea, Black Phantom, Bamboo Harmony, and Forbidden Games. In the back, I have all my zoologists, which is bat, civet, rhinoceros, panda, the older formulation, dragonfly, hummingbird, nightingale, and rhinoceros. I have my Gallivant scent, which I love, and my two full bottles of Imaginary Authors, which are Slow Explosions and Yesterday Haze. My big bottle of $18.99 from Histories des Parfums, which I love. I don't know how this little guy got there, but it's a little black. What are you? Tom Ford Black Orchid Eau de Parfum. That is dangerous. I'll try and get better for you guys. Those are my Penhaligon's in the back, my Savoy Steam Eau de Parfum and Coveted Duchess Rose. I have two more Penhaligon's to add to my collection that are in this little box. I will talk about them in my haul. Then I've got my only two Bond No. 9s. I Love New York, Marriage Equality, and Chelsea Flowers. My Amouage, all women. So I have CL, I have Memoir, and I have Lyric, the newer version. I would love to get the older formulation. Rose Flash, amazing. These two from Valentino. This is Uomo, I can never pronounce that. Not the Intense Frozen, I need that. And Donna, which you guys know I love. Acqua di Parma, the Blue Mediterranean. I have Mandorlo di Sicilia, Ginepre de Sardinia, and Bergamont Calabria. I'm probably mispronouncing all these words, I'm so sorry. And Rosa Nobiu. Then I have my Panna Londons. I have another Panna London down there, and I'm expecting Pineapple Asanza, so excited. But up here we have Roses Musk, Velvet Oud, Chocolate Vanille, and this amazing little Gourmand Beauty Pink Champagne Truffle. Then I've got just some various ones I like to reach for a lot. That white bottle in the back should be recognizable. That's Derek Lam's Silent Street. That is going to be the winning prize. A brand new one, not mine. Brand new one when I reach 2,000 subscribers. So that's coming up very soon, which is really exciting. Then I have Louis Vuitton Rose de Vence, Sicily Isia. And then over here I've got my two Raw Spirit fragrances, Summer Rain and Winter Oak. My Jo Malone, my Atelier Cologne, and my Juliet Has a Gun for you guys. Alright, in the corner is just my four Amen flankers. I don't have Amen, I just have Pure Malt, Pure Havane, Cryptomint, and Pure Wood. I also want Pure Tonka, Pure Coffee, and Ultra Zest. That's my Guerrilla Perfumes, more Mugler. There's my Elizabeth and James. In the back, that's Womanity, The Addict. There's Brits. Here's a bunch of grab and goes I like a lot. Specifically, I've been really loving this one from Cartier. Bright Crystal and Chloe, the Roses de Chloe has been fantastic. Lalique, this is another completely underappreciated fragrance. If you guys like gourmands, this one, so good. So good. It deserves so much more praise than it gets. In the back, Besame Cosmetics, and then just various Lolia and Lolita Lampica. That's my Maison Margiela. This is my beloved Rose Explosion. Again, more Lolita Lampica and Victor and Rolf. There's my Toko fragrances and Chloe, the Karl Lagerfeld version, and I always mispronounce his name, I'm so sorry. Gucci Bloom, and Sun de Joya. Here are just some of my boxes. Just some. And just some boxes from SLGs and luxury items. Below is just crap. I'm not going to show you that one because it's literally garbage. It is bolted to the wall because my cats will jump off of it and make it shake. And so those are just some Adventure Time. And I'm just going to show some dinosaurs because I love dinosaurs. So I'm just going to go down and show you what it looks like closed. And that's what it looks like closed. And then over here real quick, I'm going to not take you to the dirty parts, just the fragrance parts. That's what that looks like. And I will be cleaning at the bottom and adding more fragrance. The antique cabinet with just some weird things down there. That weird cat doll my mother-in-law got me for my birthday last year. I love it. It's so bizarre. If you guys don't know, we're really whimsical and kind of eclectic people, very weird people. I'm definitely not, I don't want to say normal because I hate saying that word because I don't think anyone is, but we're definitely like bizarre. So here are the ones currently that I have of Luxury Scent Box and Scentbird in here are just some random samples and funnels. This is a really old thing I've got that's got just some decants, and then these are my bigger decants and samples I need to try. This is also the area where I will put my samples to try for my I was trying to jump in here. I'm going to close this. For my fragrance first impression, you'll usually see a little pile right there, but I don't have any. That's why last week I didn't. The worst of me today. I'm so sorry. But now you're getting this not nice. Usually it's cropped to this, but the thing I used to put my phone on is in the other room. And I did not feel like bringing it back in here, so hi. That is my fragrance storage video, guys. I know it wasn't as pretty as other people's fragrance storage videos or updated collection video, but I kind of just wanted to show you how I store everything. Because you have to ask for it. There it is. It's not pretty, it's not dramatic, it's just kind of thrown in a cupboard or a cabinet, but it's very safe and secure. I'm probably going to add a new cabinet soon in the next few months. I have enough storage right now for the fragrances that I have to add to it, and if I keep up at the rate that I'm acquiring fragrances, I'll still have room in the other bookshelf. But at some point I'm definitely going to need to upgrade and get another cabinet. Now I do really like those IKEA cabinets for storage. You can completely get them with no glass. You can customize them if you need drawers, no drawers, as many shelves as you need. And that's why I ultimately ended up going with that. I literally looked for months for the right thing. But I needed it to be safe because my cats will climb into things and knock things out. So I needed doors to be closed, and I needed it to be safe and secure for the heavy bottles filled with juice. Because if that thing falls, not only is it a ridiculous amount of money that's going to be wasted, but cleaning that up will be a nightmare. So I am very happy with the that cabinet for fragrance storage. I would definitely recommend it, and I will link it below. Again, this is not a sponsored video, and none of the links below will go anywhere that gives me any money. I'm just giving you guys my recommendations based on what I use. They're also really affordable too. You can get smaller ones, larger ones. You can really build whatever you want. They are great. Again, I'm going to link below some fantastic articles and YouTube videos on fragrance storage if you guys would like to check out those articles. If you guys have any questions beside the basic information I gave you, which is just no light, consistent, cool, dry environment, and just make sure everything is secure. But if you want me to go into a more in-depth video, so you only have one place to go, so you don't have to fish around different articles, I would definitely be happy to put that together for you guys and get that for you out early next week, so let me know below in the comments. If you guys have any questions or see any fragrances that I haven't reviewed yet in my collection, definitely feel free to let me know in the comment section below. If you have any recommendations of things you're like, why don't you have that in your collection yet? Definitely let me know in the comment section below. If you like videos like this, collection videos, hauls, a little bit more behind the scenes and less like this, and more like everything else, like behind the weird curtain that I use, I would be more than happy to let you guys see that. I don't have anything to hide from you guys. My house, it looks like a warehouse. I did a vlog on that last year. It's still pretty messy, but my house is not one of those beautiful white houses that's minimalistic and just elegant and pretty and something you'd see in a magazine. I look like something you'd see in like a circus tent. Like there's stars painted all over one of my rooms. We haven't completely finished painting one of the walls, so there's still tape up after like a year and a half. We have crazy pillows and blankets everywhere. We're really unconventional when it comes to our decor. Once everything's cleaned and set up, we're getting ready to do that in the next few weeks. I'd be more than happy to give you guys a house tour if you'd want that, but I don't know why you would. But some of you guys have shown interest because my decor is so non-conventional. I'm more than happy to take you on a tour of my house if that's something you want. But I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys like my very poorly shot, low budget fragrance collection or updated fragrance collection video with fragrance storage. And again, if I make any big changes to this, if I get completely new cabinets or a new way of doing it or anything, I will update that on you guys. But this way you at least know what's going on. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, if you like these types of videos, remember to give this video a thumbs up. It lets me know to continue doing videos like this. And also don't forget to subscribe, because it's free and I'm free, and I put out new videos every Monday through Friday and sometimes on the weekends as well. So I'll always have something for you to watch. In any case, I hope you guys are all happy and healthy and have a great day, month, year, whatever. I'll see you next time. Bye!